Good morning, students. I hope that you all are taking care of your good health and you're working over the exercises that have been given to you in the last lecture. So now we will start chapter 2 from your book, which is Relations and Functions. Before we start this chapter, there are certain things that we must be aware of. The first thing in this chapter is first word that we have to understand is what is the meaning of relations. In our real life, we know about many relations like the relation between a brother and a sister, or father and son, or teacher and student. So these are real life relationships. But when we talk about mathematics, then there are certain relations in mathematics also, such that you can take many examples like m is a number which is less than n. This is the relation between m and n. Similarly, a line L is parallel to line M. So this is a relation between line L and line M. Similarly, we have more than this. We have so many examples in mathematics where we have to use this term called relations. So in this chapter, we will study first relations and then we will study functions. What are functions? So before that, the first topic that we are going to study today in this lecture is Cartesian product of sets. What is a Cartesian product of set? Suppose we are given with a set A in which we have only two elements, pink and green. Set A has two elements, pink and green. And we have another set B which has three elements, B, C and S, where B represents bag, C represents coat and S represents shirt. Now, if we have to write Cartesian product of two set, say Cartesian product of set A with B, then we write all the ordered pairs such that, see how we will do this. Pink bag, that is pink B. First we will write the element of this and then this. If we have to mention A cross B, A cross B implies to the Cartesian product of set A and B. When we have to write A cross B, what we will do, first we will write the element of A, then we will write the element of B. The element of A are pink and green, element of B is BCS. So first element pink B, first pair will be this, second will be pink C, then pink S. Similarly, green B, green C, green S. So this is the Cartesian product of two given sets A and B. In general, whenever we have to write the Cartesian product, it is PQ, an ordered pair in the form of this. We have written P comma Q in bracket, where first element belongs to set P and then this is the second element which belongs to the set Q, where P and Q are any two sets. That is, if we are given with any two sets P and Q, which are non-empty sets, then their Cartesian product P cross Q is written as curly braces P comma Q, such that P belongs to capital P and Q belongs to capital Q. Whenever we have to write the Cartesian product of any two set, say P and Q, then we will write all the possible ordered pairs such that the first element of this ordered pair belongs to the first set and the second element of this ordered pair belongs to the second set, and we will write all such possible collections. So this kind of representation will be known as Cartesian product of the set. Now, there are certain points. First point is कि an ordered pair P comma Q will be equal to another ordered pair A comma B if and only if P is equal to A and Q is equals to B. That is, any two ordered pair will be equal to each other if the corresponding first term is equal and the corresponding second term is equal. Second point is कि if n of A equals to P and n of B equals to Q, that is, suppose there is a set A in which there are P elements and there is a set B which has Q elements. For any set A and B, we have n of A equals to P and n of B equals to Q. Then n of A cross B equals to PQ. That is, if there is a set with number of element P and there is a set B with number of element Q, then the Cartesian product thus formed A cross B will have P into Q number of elements. That is, suppose this is a set A which has 5 elements and this is a set B which has 7 elements. Then we will have the Cartesian product as A cross B, and number of elements in this Cartesian product will be 5 into 7 is equals to 35. I hope that the second point is clear to you. Now the third point is कि for any set A, we have A cross A cross A. A cross A cross A equals to ABC, where A, B, C are elements of set A. Then this kind of format, that is A, B, C, this is called an ordered triplet. The first thing that we have studied is ordered pair, in which we have two elements written in this form, P, Q, only two terms. And the next thing that we have studied is ordered triplet, in which we have three elements, A, B, and C. This kind of representation represents a ordered triplet, while this kind of representation is for an ordered pair. Now, on the basis of this information and these terms that we have studied, on the basis of Cartesian product of two sets, we will solve the first exercise from your book, that is exercise 2.1. Exercise 2.1, first question is कि if x ordered pair is given, x by 3 plus 1 comma y minus 2 by 3 is equals to 5 by 3 comma 1 by 3, then find the values of x and y. So we have studied कि two ordered pair will be equal to each other if the corresponding terms are equal. That is, this term is equal to this and this y term is equals to this. So what we will have कि x by 3 plus 1. X by 3 plus 1 will be equal to 5 by 3. We will solve this. X by 3 equals to 5 by 3 minus 1. Then x by 3 equals to 5 minus 3 by 3. 3 is cancelled with 3. 3 ones are 3. 3 ones are 3. And from here x is equals to 2. Similarly, this value must be equal. That is y minus 2 by 3 equals to 1 by 3. Then y equals to 1 by 3 plus 2 by 3. That is 3 by 3, which comes out to be 1. So this way we have the value of y is 1 and the value of x as 2. Question number 2 says कि if a set A has 3 elements and a set B has 1, 2, 3, 3 elements are there, then we have to find the number of elements in the Cartesian product of A and B. So I have told you कि Cartesian product of A and B will have 3 into 3, that is 9 elements. How? If we have in the set A we have P terms and in the set B we have Q terms, then their Cartesian product A cross B will have P into Q terms. Here we have first set has 3 elements and the second set has also 3 elements. So their Cartesian product will have 3 into 3, that is 9 elements. Next, question number 3 है कि if G is a set with element 7, 8 and H is a set with element 5, 4, 2. We have to find two things, G cross H and H cross G. That is, we have to find the Cartesian product of G and H, and another thing that we have to find is the Cartesian product of H and G. G cross H. Whenever we have to write the Cartesian product of G with H, then first we will write the elements of first set. The first set is having two elements, 7 and 8. Then the possible pairs, the possible ordered pairs that we will make is, I'll tell you how. 7, the first element is 5. So 7, 5. Then 7, 4. Then 7, 2. And similarly with the second term, 8, 5, 8, 4, 8, 2. So this is G cross H. Now we have to find H cross G. Then first we will write the elements of H and then the elements of G. So 5, 7, 4, 7, 2, 7. And similarly 5, 8, 4, 8, 2, 8. Clearly, G cross H is not equal to H cross G. They are both different things. Question number 5 is कि if A equals to minus 1 comma 1, then we have to find A cross A cross A. A is minus 1 comma 1. So A cross A will be minus 1 comma 1. So possible pairs will be minus 1 minus 1, then minus 1 plus 1, then again 1 comma minus 1, and then 1 comma 1. This is A cross A. Now we have to mention A cross A cross A 3 times. So now what we will do, this is A cross A and we have to multiply this with minus 1 comma 1. So each set will be multiplied in each triplet, ordered triplet, we will have minus 1 minus 1 minus 1. First one, then second minus 1 minus 1 1. Similarly minus 1 1 and minus 1, minus 1 1 and 1. Similarly we will write all the possible triplets as such. Now question number 6 is कि if A cross B is AX, AY, BX, BY, then find A and B. We know that whenever we write the Cartesian product of any two set, then the first element that we write in the ordered pair belongs to the first set, and the second element that we write in the ordered pair belongs to the second set. So on the first place in each ordered pair we have A, B, B. So the set A will have only two elements, A and B. Similar with the similar concepts, the set B will have two elements, X and Y. Because whenever we write the elements in a set, we do not repeat the elements. We do not repeat the members of the set. We write them just once. So the set A is equals to A comma B and set B equals to X comma Y. Question number 7 is that you have been given with the set A with elements 1, 2, B with element 1, 2, 3, 4, C with element 5, 6, and D with element 5, 6, 7, 8. First part is कि you have to verify that A cross B intersection C is equals to A cross B intersection A cross C. So taking LHS, first we will find B intersection C, that is common elements between B and C. So set B is having elements 1, 2, 3, 4 and set C is having element 5, 6. There is no common element between the set and so their intersection is 5. Then A cross B intersection C equals to, the set A is having two elements 1 and 2 cross 5 and it will come out to be 5. Now we will solve the RHS. First we will find A cross B, then we will find A cross C. So A cross B will have the elements 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3 and 2, 4. Similarly, we'll find A cross C which will have element 1, 5, 1, 6, 2, 5, 2, 6. Now we have to find the intersection of these two sets. So A cross B intersection A cross C. You can see that there are no common ordered pair between these two sets and hence their intersection will come out to be 5. So the LHS is also equals to 5 and RHS is also equals to 5. Therefore, we have verified that A cross B intersection C is equals to A cross B intersection A cross C. Second part of this question is कि we have to show that A cross C is a subset of B cross D. So this is very simple. First we will find A cross C which will be 1, 5. First ordered pair will be with elements 1, 5. Then 1, 6, 2, 5, 2, 6. Then we will find B cross D. Then it will have these many elements. Now we will check if there is a common, what are the ordered pairs which are common between these two sets. That is, now we have to find the common ordered pairs between the set A cross C and B cross D. So clearly 1, 5, 1, 6, 2, 5 and 2, 6. These many are the common terms. Then surely we can see that all the elements of A cross C are present in the set B cross D and therefore A cross C will be subset of B cross D. That is, A cross C is a subset of B cross D. Question number 9 is, let A and B be two sets such that NA equals to 3 and NB equals to 2. If X1, Y2, Z1 are in A cross B, then find AB where X, Y, Z are distinct elements. Given X, 1, Y2 and Z1. These are the elements in A cross B. These are the ordered pairs in the Cartesian product of two sets A and B. Now we have to find the set A and the set B. So we know that whenever we write the Cartesian product of two set, then in these ordered pairs, the first element, like here it is Z, so it belongs to the first set, and the second element belongs to the second set. Therefore, we will have set A with element, since here in the Cartesian product, set A is written first, so the elements will be X, Y, Z, and the set B is written second, so the elements will be 1 and 2. Therefore, set A has the three elements X, Y, Z, and set B has elements 1 and 2. Last question of this exercise is, the Cartesian product A cross A has 9 elements, among which are found -1, 0 and 0, 1. Find the set A and the remaining elements of A cross A. Given -1, 0 belongs to A cross A and 0, 1 belongs to A cross A. So A will have the elements -1, 0 and 1. A cross A implies that the first and second, both the terms belong to the same set A. Therefore, A will have the elements -1, 0 and 1. So in order to find A cross A, we will write first set cross second set, and then we will make all the possible ordered pairs. -1, -1, -1, 0, -1, 1. Similarly, 0, -1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Then 1, -1, 1, 0, 1, 1. Now the question is asking, find the remaining elements. These two elements, we will not write these two elements. So the rest of the elements are -1, -1. Then in another bracket, -1, 1. Then the other ordered pair 0, -1, 0, 0, 1, -1, 1, 0, 1, 1. So try to solve this exercise 2.1 in your fair copy. And if there is any doubt, then ask it, so that on the next turn we start with the second exercise. Thank you, class.